Good morning, it's a new day in Mumbai. Today we're going a little bit off the beaten track, so goodness knows where we'll actually end up. Mum's found this thing called the human washing machine, which is essentially a huge area starting from like 5 AM or something, where clothing is washed traditionally, and apparently it's an amazing sight to see. I don't know if we're actually going to be able to get there because it's a little bit out of the way. Today we were going to go to Bollywood and go on a tour, but we haven't been able to book any tickets because of the internet, because of our cards being foreign, because of us being foreign probably, and it is quite a pricey thing to do. So instead we're going to go and have a look, see if we can go to the Museum of Indian Film, I think it is. Let's see what today holds. Come along, join us, you know the drill by now. We think this is the Museum of Indian Cinema. Well, I did say that would happen, Mama Bear, I did say it. Look what we found. Oh, I'm really confused now. I'm so confused. So the museum's closed, we found this out, okay. So now we're gonna go and have a look, see if we can find this human washing machine thing. We're gonna get a taxi up there. I don't know if that's gonna take much time, so then I think we're gonna go to the cinema. There is a cinema close by, I've checked, it's in English. And we could possibly be going to see The Great Showman. Oh yeah! Look, it's the washing place. So you've got like skyscrapers and then this, it's crazy. Pretty incredible. We ended up paying 500 for the tour, which was a very quick tour, but we thought to give a little tip to show our appreciation as well. Really cool, very interesting. They work for like 14 hours a day. It's only the men that work, and he showed us his feet, which isn't very nice. I didn't film that, but they're all cracked and horrible because of your hands and feet being in water all the time. Like it starts cracking and not going very nice. But they work damn hard. It's incredible. They all live there. They work there. They do clothes for schools and hospitals. They also wash clothes from manufacturers before they get sold into the shops, so it's like their first wash. But yeah, it's amazing. Really cool.
One bloke irons 600 items a day.
I don't iron 4 in a year, so I don't want his job. They work so hard though, it's incredible. You should come and have a little look. If you're ever in Mumbai, because it's very interesting. We've come to the cinema. We were nearly ripped off massively. It's next to the planetarium, to which the taxi driver said 150 rupees. To get to this cinema that we're at, which is 2 minutes away, 600 rupees. I don't know. Yeah, the plan for the museum earlier hasn't worked, so we found showtimes for The Greatest Showman, as I mentioned earlier. Woo! We're going to go and see if they've got tickets, because last time we tried to randomly just come to the cinema, it didn't work, so let's see what we can do. Cinema. We're going to go into The Greatest Showman. Expensive. We're in the toilets. Look how fancy it is. Look at the sinks. Oh my god. And you can order food from your seats as well, so that's going to be really fun. You can't even see the toilet because it's so cool looking. I can't. Just look at this. This is incredible. Get that. Get a fluffy cushion. Armchair. You can get mac and cheese. No way. This is amazing. Back to the hotel. That film was incredible. I really enjoyed it. I love a good musical, and if you haven't seen The Greatest Showman, you should probably go and see it. especially if you want to pay the bucks to go and sit in India, because luxury is not even a word I can use. It's so much more than that. Tomorrow we leave Mumbai. Tomorrow we go to Udaipur. I've quite enjoyed Mumbai. Mum and I were saying earlier, I think we've almost desensitised ourselves a little bit because we've been taking Ubers or taxis. There are no tuk-tuks here. We've been in this little box going from place to place, and I feel a little bit detached from it, if I'm honest. I don't feel like we've fully experienced Mumbai. The contrast in wealth here is incredible. I've never seen anything like it. You have advertisements for sky-high, crazy expensive multi-million rupee apartments overlooking the sea and all of that kind of stuff. And then you turn around the corner and you've got slums and you've got whole families fitting into tiny houses that look happy and seem happy, and I really hope they are. But the difference between those two is unimaginable, yet it's right in front of our eyes. I didn't want to film slums and the poorer areas too much because, I don't know, I've almost felt like I didn't want to shove my wealth in their face. When I say shove my wealth in their face, by no means are we rich in any standards in the UK. Here, however, I guess we are rich. All of our savings are used for this trip. Like, we have nothing other than what we have to live on here. But to them, I'm sure it seems, you know, a fairly expensive camera, a phone with a camera. I've got my phone out as well with maps on, trying to find our way around. It probably looks like we're extremely rich, and I don't know what they think of us. I don't want to shove that in their face either. So hopefully you've got a bit of an idea of the difference. I don't know how well I've portrayed it. I don't think I have. To live in a place where the contrast of rich and poor is so huge, I don't think I could do it. Walking down the street and seeing people who need so much more. I'm not making much sense when I'm saying this. I hope I'm getting my point across. I hope you've had an experience of Mumbai. I hope you look forward to Udaipur like we do. We've got a flight tomorrow, so I'm going to pop off now, have a couple of chocolate biscuits, do some editing, watch a bit of Project Runway, you know. We'll see you next time. Until then, goodbye.